talking to women like this.
We ignore them.
We ignore them. Okay, yeah, no, it doesn't. All right.
I'm sorry. Please talk.
Oh my god, I'm a woman. You gotta be nice to me, even though this is a man's game. Like, shut up.
Nigga making on the games. Let advertise. Like, nigga, what you wanna look like? Who the is this?
Hello there fellas, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're gonna see women do not like men playing video games and the logic behind it. Let's see.
But the whole gaming thing...
What's the problem? Jacqueline has this big problem too. Because
it's just lazy. It feels like unless you're getting paid, and there's a line, right? Like, it's cool if you want to do it every so often, but to me, I'm like, go educate, like, go do something productive.
Well,
just by the way, the same women who make comments like this, I'd also like to bring up the fact that these individuals are the same individuals that spend an absolute bucket load of their time over on places like TikTok. You just love, right, how if a man's not doing something that is actively productive, then women have a problem with it, right? If a man's going out there fishing, or I don't know, whatever it is that his hobby is, it's like, okay, he's not making money for me, and I'm not getting attention, so I don't like it. Can you guys imagine if dudes thought the same way? You know, women would lose their marbles if dudes were out here saying, yeah, I find women who go on TikTok very unattractive. I mean, they do lose their minds when dudes make comments like this. But again, these are the same individuals, by the way, that you know, these individuals that are complaining, they spend all their time on TikTok and social media. So, like, shut the hell up, you know?
what is the problem? Like, you know, Jacqueline has a big problem with it too. Whenever she hears the PlayStation start up, like, I gotta hear the huffing and puffing.
Yeah.
But if I were to just have TV on, you'd be on TikTok as it is, not paying attention. So why does it bother you?
Because it's not the distraction of me being on TikTok and us watching TV. It's what you could be doing with that time.
There it is, and that's what I knew it. I knew it. You women want to task us bad that you're so pissed that we're taking time from doing something. Wait a minute, you're enjoying things? You have time to do this video game?
Here's the thing.
Here's all the things you could be doing.
Here's the thing, you're enjoying it, but you could also be planning something nice for us. You know, like...
This is so obnoxious, man, right? She thinks this is funny. To be honest, man, I just find this stuff annoying. I don't know about you guys watching this, right? But women who make comments like this and think like this, I don't want to be anywhere near them. In fact, I would feel a lot better if I was just nowhere near them whatsoever. So let me get this straight. This woman is saying, hey, listen, video games are bad. And the reason why video games are bad is because the man is not actively planning or doing something for me. Again, I don't even think that video games are really the issue here. The thing that so many of these women have an issue with is when men's attention goes somewhere else. I've been saying this for a very long time. It doesn't particularly matter the context. All that matters is if a man's attention is going somewhere else, then it's a problem. I mean, we see this exact same stuff, by the way, with things like passport bros. Dudes leaving the country, Western countries trying to find better women. Women have an issue with this, not because they give a damn about the men who are leaving, right? But they just don't like to see the attention go anywhere else, right? Because some of them, well, they could be options, and she just wants that validation to keep on coming. I don't think men realize how powerful their validation is to women, by the way. Like, I think dudes severely underestimate this. They just go around validating women all the time, and women just drink that crap up, man. They absolutely love it.
Planning something nice for us. Why? Doesn't that man requires his own time? He has to just relax. See, gaming doesn't need much time. Most men only play like 2 or 3 hours max per day. We got work and stuff. We have to sleep. We have to eat. We don't have much time unless you're like a college kid or something who has a lot of time, then that's a different issue. But come on, they constantly want your time to be fixated on treating them something nicely. Why he has to be productive all the time? Makes no sense. If he enjoys gaming, let him do that. If he enjoys some other hobbies, let him do that, man, come on. There are some comments for this. She hates that you are at peace and enjoying yourself. exposed, they just can't stand seeing men having good time and being happy. But it's not the same. Stop having fun without me. That's sad as F, bro. She has no point. He, however, does.
So there was this post that went extremely viral for the past week where women ranked the least attractive hobbies for men. And at the very top of the list, the most unattractive hobby was playing video games. I have no idea if these stats are real. No one could find the actual source of where it came from.
It's trust me, bro.
But Liz Wheeler posted it saying this is 100% true. Men playing video games is peak unattractive, beyond red flag, like deal breaker zone. It's weird that so many dudes don't get this. Well, the rest of the list.
You know, it's funny to me that they actually think that dudes give a damn. Like, guys, I'll say this, half the time, you know, when I'm recording videos, I'll have some game backup in the background. And the reason for that is because these women are such damn headaches, you know? I'd rather split my attention and think about something else rather than listen to their garbage. I'll pull up some little game or something to distract myself. And the last thing I have on my mind is, wow, I'm so concerned this might be unattractive to women. Me playing this video game is going to be unattractive to women. Most men really do not care. And also, the types of women who are going to be put off by you playing video games are not the ones you want anyway. And also, a third point here, if you're super attractive, the woman is going to chase you anyway. Women try and come up, I'm telling you guys, women come up with all of these arbitrary red flags and rules and things that they find attractive in men and all these little things that you have to follow. But what I've really noticed is that women throw all of this crap out the window when they have genuine physical attraction for the guy. You know, he's not a loser who plays video games who's unemployed when he's super attractive. He just becomes like that attractive nerdy guy, you know, and she loves nerds. Then they just twist it to whatever. If the man's attractive, they'll accept whatever hobbies he realistically has. And if you don't believe me, guys, there's actually a video, I remembered it the other day. It's over on It's a Gundam's channel. He covered like hypergamous women on Tinder. If you guys have not seen that video, you should go watch it. It's hilarious. From memory, these dudes go out here, they make these dating profiles, literally put in the bios that they are felons that have done awful things, and the women still hit them up. They don't care. So, like, again, why are we listening to what these women say at all? I mean, I'm not listening, but I don't think men should take it seriously whatsoever.
This is also interesting. Second, collecting figurines, magic tricks, online trolling, gambling, building model trains, taxidermy, comic book collecting, and bird watching.
So, guys.
So basically, any hobby a man has, they don't like it. Let me guess what they like. They want you to waste your time and money on them. That's what they would love one day.
You can go out and you can lose your family's rent money or mortgage payment at the craps table as long as you're not at home playing video games.
Is gambling a hobby?
Yes.
Oh yeah, for a lot of people.
I mean, you could call it that, but I don't know if you should make it part of your identity. I think magic tricks are attractive, and I think online trolling is the most attractive trait. And most attractive hobby for any man is online trolling.
What if you...
See, again, this is what I'm talking about, guys. When, I mean, women just throw this crap out. Like, this is why it's important, I think, for men to really insulate themselves and not actually listen to things that don't help them. Because, I mean, this woman's here, and she's saying, oh, I find magic tricks attractive. I find online trolling attractive. Again, I mean, you go out there, and if you're a dude, you might listen to this, and you might go, oh, okay, I want to go like this. Let me adopt these hobbies. And it's not going to work for you simply because they're lying a lot of the time. I mean, this is the classic move that modern women pull is, oh, I like a man who does this and this. And then she comes across a man who does actually the things she says, and she never wants him. You know, like, again, the hobbies don't matter. The interests don't matter. If the guy's attractive, she's going to make it work, right? She's going to reframe everything she thinks. And it is what it is.
Play online poker. Is that gambling or is that video games?
I don't know.
Hey, listen, I don't know how to answer these questions.
So complicated.
This is tough.
There was a similar one posted by an account on Instagram called Utah Stats, and it said, they polled like a few hundred women in Utah to respond to rate how much more romantically interested you would be in an individual upon finding out they participate in the following hobbies. Okay. Video games was still at the top as the, I would be much less attracted to this person if they were interested in video games.
Okay, let's take the phrasing of that really
Yoga
quick.
And sewing and fishing were also on the list.
Okay, what's the phrasing on that? What's the question again one more time?
Rate how much more romantically interested you would be in an individual upon finding out they participate or engage in the following hobbies.
Okay, I'm just going to go on a limb here. I don't think that playing video games for the vast majority of women, when you hear a guy play video games, you're like, all right, let me take off my pants, right? I don't think that happens, right?
I just want to say one thing about that poll that was mentioned about the unattractive things the women are choosing. If we had a poll similarly for the woman, what we don't find attractive, of course the basic usual thing, high body count, loud attitude, bad personality, and other traits which are like very common in modern women, you would see this on national news level, like men would be shamed and all that stuff. It's crazy how this works. So in this next clip, there's this woman who was trying to protect other women from getting bullied on an online game lobby. We all know what game lobbies are, but it got backfired. Let's see.
An activist named Steffi Evans posted a clip of her getting into a spat with who she calls a pick-me Twitch streamer in the middle of an Xbox Live banter. I found out that this woman actually founded a nonprofit activist organization called Unmute. It's aimed at creating a space where the line between competitive banter and harmful speech is clear and respected.
Yes, I love that harmful speech stuff, guys. For those of you who have been playing video games for a long period of time, you have probably seen this gradually get worse and worse over time, where they are just censoring everything. I mean, half the video games nowadays, guys, it's like they have 5,000 trigger words in them, and then if you say a trigger word, you get banned. You can't flame anybody anymore because it'll offend their little feelings, and it's just, that used to be half of the fun of video games, by the way. People would log into video games and they would just roast the hell out of each other. And, most of the time as well, number one, when you're going on these things, it's an understanding that